Yo, what's up? Inside Steppin family. How y'all doing this evening? Look at here, y'all. We got a little bit of a bunch of stuff to kind of talk about. Tonight's show is what we are going to refer to as a special edition, and we want to go ahead and hurry up and get this hour out the way right quick in this teachable moment that we're about to experience before my man Sam Long does his red carpet show at 8 o'clock on his end, y'all. So check him out if you get the opportunity. So in light of recent events, Inside Steppin has, and I say Inside Steppin, I say me as well, has decided that we need to have a discussion, a heart-to-heart about some of the things that take place in the Steppers community. And y'all know in recent weeks I've had some discussions surrounding walking. We have had a lot of things take place dealing with the walking categories. And I want y'all to understand something. A lot of this stuff is absolutely having more to do with category, if you will. Now, I'm going to break that down for y'all in a little bit because there's some misunderstandings about where we are in the stepping game, and people don't understand how we got to where we are, but I'm going to give you a little bit of breakdown. If you really want to know the history, the real history on this, because I'm only going to scratch across the surface because we got a lot to talk about right quick in this hour, but you're going to want to come to the Juneteenth celebration in Austin, Texas, over here with myself and the rest of the collaboration, where Reggie Miles is going to do an in-depth discussion in regard to the history of stepping, starting to where we are, from where we are now, moving forward. Moving backward to show and explain some of the things surrounding the steppers community and how the transitions and things took place and where we are now, especially dealing with terminologies and that type of thing. So, in light of recent events, I heard some things that go against what I've been preaching on this show for quite a while. One of them specifically, and I'm gonna stay on topic. I'm gonna stick to this. We know there's a lot of other stuff out there, but we want to focus on this right here. And what that is, I had spoken with some people out in California late last year at an event, and we got to talking about walking, and we got to talking about why they made the comment that a lot of people did not walk out that way because the dance appeared to be too intimate, and a lot of women felt some kind of way about being, I guess, that in that proximity to a man who wasn't theirs, or if they had somebody and that kind of thing, right? Alma Watson, I see you. How you doing? C. Juan, Style and Steppin is in the building. I see you, Tanya. Vernice Riggs in the house. Thank you for coming through. I see you, Cheryl. Sam Long in the house. Y'all tune in to Sam Long after directly after my show. You'll be able to catch him on his channel. He's doing an interview tonight. It's supposed to be pretty good. I'm gonna tune in myself. Okay, listen. Here's what happens. People get this idea that there's a necessity for two people to have some kind of intimate connection in order to walk. Let me tell y'all off the top, okay? That's nonsense. Let's remember one very important fact about this particular portion of the dance. It is a dance. It is still a dance. All of that extra stuff that people want to project into it, we can put a whole lot of that to sleep tonight. So get ready for that. In the meantime, I want to introduce, now many of you know this gentleman, many of you may not, but you're going to meet him tonight because my man is burning up the wood. You heard me. Doing his thing out here in the steppers world on the walking side. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you my man, Jesse Roy, y'all. Jesse, what's up, baby?
Hey, B, how you doing?
First, let me say, man, I appreciate you taking the time out today to work with me on this and help me out having this discussion. Because again, there's a certain amount of relevance and importance that goes along with this, and specifically because, like like I said a minute ago, man, look, you burning up the floor, bruh. You running around here sweeping up all the trophies. You and your partner, my girl Wanda Scales, my girl Slim. So, I'm. What's up with you in the walking, man? Did you found your niche? What is it? How did you get here? Like, tell us something. Give us the skinny, man. Tell us.
You know what, Brian? It hasn't been a short road. It's been a long road, really.
My man. That's right. Hey, stepping is a journey, baby.
Oh, look here. And Steppin B introduced me to walking.
Okay.
He was my first stepping instructor. And my first workshop with walking was with Keith Hubbard.
Okay.
And I was hooked after that.
That's a great place to start right there.
Look there. Oh, and not to move too fast, but I had the pleasure of meeting Buford Finley in Phoenix.
Okay. Yeah.
And I've been wanting to work with that brother, but I haven't made it yet. But I've been wanting to work with him, so I'm still learning.
We all are, bro. Look, I've been around this thing all my life, and I don't know a stepper. I don't know one accomplished stepper who ain't still learning, despite what other people will have you to believe. Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, but I've worked with Daryl Davis. I worked with Tickman. I've been getting a little bit of here, a little bit there, and trying to make it my own,
Well, but that's the history of the dance, though. See, I'm going to say, some of the things that I say during these shows, I sound sometimes redundant because I repeat a lot of the stuff, but I want to drive home the fact that when we were learning this dance, see, Reggie Miles had put up a post the other day where he said there's a difference between people who inherited the dance and those who paid for it. The fact is this right here. When we were coming up in the dance, there were no instructors, wasn't no workshops, wasn't no classes and all that. We were the watch and learn generation. And because of that, one thing holds true about what you just said. You're supposed to get a little bit of this and a little bit of that from each person that you come in contact with. That's the whole point. Right. No man in or out of this dance is not a totality of the men that he has come in contact with throughout his life. We all have taken a little piece of each that we found were useful to us. And the same thing applies to this dance. So you're absolutely on point with that. So how long have you been doing this, man?
I started stepping in 2011.
Okay.
And with work and things like that, you kind of interfere and kind of lose, go missing for a minute and then come back. But I'm telling you, when I first started this dance, I ain't gonna never get this.
Yeah.
But I hung in there and stuck with it, and like I say, I'm still learning. I went to the walking class. I walked into the walking class in Phoenix, and people were like, "Why are you in the walking class?" Because I done won a couple of trophies. I'm still learning.
My man. See now that level of humility is also another reason why you're becoming as successful with it as you are, because you got a lot of guys, man. Our egos be so big, Jack. We don't want to get in front of an instructor. Or we don't. And that's not the right attitude to take. It's because there's a lot to be offered out here, and like you said, you can get a little bit from everybody. So that's a good thing. But I will say this: in that particular instance, we had you had Daryl Davis there, you had Keith Hubbard there, Angie. Come on, man. You want to take that. I should have been in that class. Let me put it that way. I should have been there myself.
Exactly. But I've been to the 50-yard line 5 times probably, and I probably only danced once. Wow. You know why? I'm sitting back watching them old cats, man. And look.
It is something to see. It is something to see.
So like I said, I'm still learning. So I mean, people say, "Why are you not dancing?" Because you know what? I see some nice,
you in there soaking it up.
Yes.
Now I'm gonna tell you, there is one gentleman that I am very interested in getting on the show, and and that is Don Vick. And he and I have talked, and he is going to come on. We just hadn't scheduled a time yet, but he is one of those who is part of the original crew that that brought this dance, helped to bring the dance forward, and got a lot of information. He one of them cats that know where all the bodies is buried. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I see you, Daryl Plunkett. Thanks for checking in, my brother. Good to see you this weekend. So now let's kind of get down to a little bit of this. I wanted the topic at hand is the levels of what appear to be intimacy in this dance. Hey, Lachey, I see you. Thank you for checking in. Jesse, Lachey said what's happening.
All right.
The thing is, with all of the misunderstandings, see, one of the problems, this is me speaking, and not speaking for Inside Steppin as a whole or the community at large. One of the problems in my mind is that a lot of these instructors or people who are instructing the dance, while they're busy giving out steps, they are not giving out history, culture, and understanding to go with it. Now, have you experienced instructors that just basically that didn't really explain to you what or why you were doing what you were doing?
Yeah. 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 And then I've come across instructors that will take the time out to give you some history before you even step on the floor,
And I personally, I believe most instructors should do that. I think a conversation should come before the actual physical part of the dance. I really do. I've heard people in classes say stuff like, "Oh, you're doing too much talking." You should be listening. Real talk.
Yeah. True.
Now, when we start to talk about the way the dance is presented, perception can be dangerous.
Yeah.
People like to project their own stuff into the dance itself, but that's them projecting what their things into it. Right quick before I go forward, Cheryl Head said the only reason I don't walk is because folks make it so inappropriate, so I just stay away. But I would love to learn it. But what I do know, I get from Daryl Davis and Angie Fain and Don Vick. Very good. Now, here's one thing that I want to say. I want to make this clear for the ladies. Ladies, listen to me. Please listen to me. The person who teaches you how to walk should not only teach you how to follow in the walk, they should mainly and also be teaching you about your space. Women have control of their space. Don't ever let anybody tell you any differently. Even though you're following, you still have the option of whether or not you allow a pull in or whether or not you allow particular movements of your body in that space. Your instructors, ladies, should be instructing you on how to walk either at a distance, arm's length, elbow length, and so on, or up close, cheek to cheek even. And just because a man pulls you in don't mean he wants some. We are still dancing. Let's keep that 100, okay?
Yeah.
My wife has walked with people. Her and Reggie Miles walk every time they see each other. There's nothing inappropriate about those dances, period. Of course, I'm not the kind of guy that would trip about it. Either way, I'm not worried about any of that. And I definitely do not believe that Reggie Miles would be inappropriate. Really, I've never seen him be inappropriate with any woman on the dance floor or in private either, for that matter. But I've never seen that. I know plenty of guys. I'll give you another example. And well, no, I'm gonna wait for that example because I got something. So I got a surprise for y'all. But Jesse, would you agree that women are not to be, I guess, tossed around like a rag doll and have the option to control their space? Help me out with that.
100%. I feel I can walk with any woman and have a respectable dance, and still look good walking.
Hmm.
Like I said, I don't have to be all up in your personal space for us to have a good walk.
Right.
You know, and so because I'm not, if, well, for me personally, I'm not gonna uh, pull a woman in, a married woman, a woman that's sitting there with her man. No, we're not gonna do that on the dance floor because
Hmm.
you know what
Right.
I'm saying. We're gonna have a respectable dance and still look good. So I agree with you 100%. It doesn't have to. You don't have to be all up in a woman's personal space to have a good walk.
Hmm.
No.
Absolutely, and that's something. And see, and this is the reason we're doing this special edition of Inside Stepping tonight, is because while there are murmurs of things around the community, I want to make it clear. I am on the record as Brian Forbes, as the facilitator of Inside Stepping, DJ Be Real, whatever, as the DJ. I want to go on the record and make it very, very clear to all of y'all. If you think that this dance, this part of the dance is that sexual, it ain't the dance, it's you. Y'all need to get
Mhm.
off of that. Okay? Walking didn't just fall from the sky yesterday. One of the
Yeah.
problems these days, just as an example, and thank you, Lachey, for pointing that out. It's all about respect, absolutely. And these days, we're in a climate where so many people don't know. And because the information is not being filtered down the way that it should, a lot of things get confused. And so we are here today to make sure that y'all are clear that it's not what some people are trying to make it out to be. We got a lot of drama queens and drama kings, even for that matter, in the community. And, people who want to make something be something that it ain't. Jesse, your partner, Wanda Scales, Slim, my homie,
Mhm.
I want to tell you one of the things, and then you can tell me what's really going on, but I'm going to tell you what I see. I love the way that you all move across the floor. I saw y'all, I videotaped it at Texas Heat. I was extremely impressed. Y'all are smooth. You glide across the floor, but the one thing that stood out the most in my mind, you allowed her to bask in her own femininity in the dance. She was allowed
Yeah.
to express herself in the dance. It was art. Bruh.
Mm.
Beautiful, beautiful job. So
Thank you.
tell
Thank you.
me how y'all got there.
We got there with practice. Wanda came to me probably about 2 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
and I've been walking for a while. And she said, "Hey, I want to walk." And so she was living in Vegas,
Mm-hmm.
and we danced. And the more we danced, it was like the more we developed a chemistry,
Mm-hmm.
you know. And um, we were dancing in Vegas one night, walking in Vegas one night, and we were getting cheers, man. We were
Mm.
like looking at it like, damn, we must be doing something right, you know
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
absolutely.
And so we just build from there. And being in Vegas, she three was 3.5 hours away from me, so we didn't have a whole lot of time to
Right,
practice.
because you live
Actually,
out in LA, right?
yeah.
Okay.
And actually, Detroit, we didn't have any time to practice. We had to go with what we knew because she had some things going on and the flight delays and all that stuff.
Got you.
We just had to roll with it. But Wanda is a great partner because, for one, the size she is, I can put Wanda in whatever position I want her in. I can move her to whatever spot I want her
Look, they
in
don't
because
call
she's
us Slim for nothing.
you know, I can put her in whatever spot I want her in. But when I put her in something, she would fall right into it. She
Mm-hmm.
would not without hesitation. It's like okay, and so I'm on there on the receiving end, like okay, she falling right in, and so we kept practicing and like so we worked with Tick, and we worked with
Mm-hmm.
Brian, we worked and just studied, developed a great uh, chemistry on the floor. And the thing about it, it's 3 minutes and on the floor we give it our all. And hey, That's it.
There you go.
That's it. Ain't nothing else. We
Right.
ain't. But people, like you said, people see something else. But and when I've had people come to me and say, "Man, after watching y'all dance, I need a cigarette." Well, we done something right. You
You
know
know
what
they
I'm
say
saying?
that about Chase. I've literally heard women say, "I'm never dancing with him." Chase
So
be
we
tearing
must
the
have done
floor up,
something
man.
right.
He had
We
a
must
hell
have,
of a dance with
right.
Pat Clay this weekend, man. I
Yeah,
videotaped the
yeah,
whole
I
thing.
saw that.
I was just sitting there with my mouth open, like, wow, you know?
Yeah, I saw that. So and I look at it. Hey, we must put on a good show.
Yeah.
And the good and like I said, our chemistry is good. And I talked to her today, and we plan on moving forward and continuing, to do what we do.
Hmm.
And now she's in Houston. I don't know how we're gonna practice.
Well, you just gonna have to come to Texas, buddy. That's all. We're gonna get you down here and we're gonna drag you down
Actually, my
south.
best
That's
friend.
all.
Yeah, I got a best friend in Houston. So
Yeah,
yeah,
she just relocated to Houston, man, and
yeah, man. So I'm
I'm gonna
like,
see
so
her
we,
this weekend. Matter of fact, um,
we we'll get it done. We'll get it
there you go.
done.
So, uh, actually, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna make an attempt to bring someone else in on this call. We're gonna see if we can make it happen right quick. Let's see here, y'all. I got a surprise guest coming on. We gonna let's see. Let's see here. Let me move that over a little bit out of the way there. Yeah, we're gonna bring. So, in the meantime, what do you? Because I see you, man. I overheard you say you looking to move toward the world's largest this year.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. That's the next thing. I don't want to do any more contests, and until then. Wanda had mentioned something, and she was telling me, well, I didn't mention that. I said, well, I thought she mentioned something else. But anyway, we got the prelims coming up, so we're going to prepare for the prelims. And something that, like I said, I've worked with several people, and usually, people think you don't have to give all in the prelims. And
Mm-hmm.
I was talking to Jock Sanders. He's like, bullshit. You got, I mean, excuse me, but you got to go in there and give just as much as you give it, and
That's
then
right. That's
voila.
right. Well, I hope y'all go on and do it, man, because I'll be looking forward to that. We'll be in the building broadcasting live. I even got new cameras for that event, so we got some stuff for y'all for that one. Sandra Davis, no, not necessarily. Today is a special edition show, and we're just doing a little something extra to, deal with some of this stuff that we have going on around the community, and we're trying to create um, a little bit of education in the game. Let's see this thing. It shouldn't be going. It's going. We'll see. Oh, there he is.
What's up, my brother?
There
How you
he is.
feel, man?
There he is. Man, how are you, sir?
I'm good, my brother. How you feel, man?
Fantastic. You hold on one second. I got one little. There you are. Let me fix my stuff here right quick, because I gotta
Right, right.
make sure we got y'all in the game nice and tight here.
Who's that I'm looking at right there? I can barely see.
That Jesse
My
Roy,
blind.
man.
What's up, man?
What's up, Chase?
Yeah.
What's up with you, young fella? You all right?
Oh, I'm blessed, bro. I'm blessed.
Yeah,
Okay, okay.
we in here talking about this walking thing. Now wait, right quick, Chase, before we
Mm-hmm.
go all the way off into this, I gotta say this
Mm-hmm.
right here. Man, talk to me. Well, for you though, you kind of cool with it, so we can't really get too far off into expecting
Right.
you to be excited about nothing. But I gotta say, right off the rip, man, your dance with Pat Clay this weekend was nothing
Okay.
short of amazing. Now, I know that's just something
Appreciate it.
that you do.
My man.
uh,
Appreciate you.
you got it in over there, man. I don't know that I've ever seen anybody do a dance with their chin. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know y'all are probably saying to yourselves, huh? His chin? All I can say is you had to been there.
Yeah.
Yeah, my man.
you you
My
had to
man.
been there.
Yeah.
Chase, the topic of discussion right now as we speak is
Okay.
there are people who believe that parts of this dance are too intimate. Tell me your thoughts on that idea. Y'all
See,
watch
that's
out
the
now. You better
perception.
put your y'all better put hold on. Y'all better put on your flak jacket because it's about to get
Stop
hot in
it,
here.
stop it. Hey, look, and see, that's their perception on them looking from the outside. The dance is not sexual; it looks sexual. It's not. Only way you can describe the dance to be sexual if you catch two people out there bumping and grinding. The dance is not designed to be bumping and grinding. The dance is actually designed to hold someone close to you so they can follow. But for the people out there that think that you have to reel someone in, you don't. You don't have to reel a person in. It's not a sexual dance. It's for those that's scared to get up and dance, or maybe they man told them, I better not catch you dancing with nobody, or you
Mm-hmm.
can't dance with nobody but me. See, here's the thing. I've been doing this dance shit all my life. I've been married for 34 years. My wife ain't never came to me and said, not one time in her life,
Mm-hmm.
said, "Oh no, you holding her too close." You know what my wife would tell you out her mouth? That's his dance.
That
That's
part.
the way he dances. As long as they're not being disrespectful.
Uh-oh. You blanked out a little bit. Okay, he'll be back. So to his point, which is exactly what I was saying in the first place, we have to be more mindful that just because a person has it in their head that there's something going on, that's just not
Like,
necessarily true. Oh, there you are. We lost your connection there. He coming back in slowly but surely, y'all. Um, and so the whole point behind he in a bad spot.
It sound like
Uh-oh.
okay.
Can you hear us?
Something's going on.
There you are.
What
We can hear you now. We can't see you,
Hello.
but we can hear you.
Okay, there you go. There you go, right there. Okay, I'm gonna see how to take this thing off my earpiece because the damn thing saying charge me, so that might have a problem with
Okay.
the connection. I'm gonna see if I can disconnect it. Can you guys hear me?
Yep, we can hear you fine.
Okay, let me see if I can do this thing where you
Oh,
turn
you
the
good
damn
just like
thing
that.
up.
You great.
Oh, but I can barely hear you though.
Oh, okay.
See, I'm trying to put it
T- Turn your
on the
volume
mic
up.
thing. However the hell you do that. See, I'm fucking up, y'all. Excuse my French on there. But something I'm doing wrong now. I'm actually doing something wrong.
Well,
Let's see
listen,
how I
we
do
can
this
hear you.
shit.
So we can hear you. Uh, but
Yeah, but I can barely hear you or see you.
okay.
You know, I can't see anything. This what I'm gonna do. Drop me and pick me back up.
Okay, we'll do. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna drop him out right quick, and then we're gonna bring him back. Bring him on back. Let me see. Hell, I don't even know how to do that. Wait a minute. Let's see here. Damn, I can't put him out.
You don't know how to drop me?
I can't get you out of here.
And
uh.
I don't know how to get y'all back.
Well, it's a little thing on there that that'll allow you
A little
to
clear. Okay.
a little camera thing on there. Okay.
Okay, let me see. Let me see. I'm trying to make the shit work. Okay, Brian, right there. Let's see.
You are technically challenged, Chase. You could walk your ass off, but but you can't operate a damn cell phone clearly. Well, anyway, so he'll be back, y'all. Let me see. Let me hit him, and he should be popping right back in. The thing is that I want to make it perfectly clear that in this dance,
Yeah,
it is
I'm here.
intended to be. This is an art form. All right, let's put that where it is. You don't see people in salsa and doing the waltz and all the other partner dances throughout the world. You don't see these people going around talking about they dance is sexual. So
Right.
why must we put that on this dance? Now I don't want y'all to misunderstand me now. There's a difference between sexualizing this dance and there being a level of seduction in this dance. The dance is
Right.
seductive, but it's seductive on many levels, not
Right.
necessarily on a sexual level. This dance attracts people. When people see walking, you know how many people want to learn to walk but are scared to do it because of what they think other people may think, like they're going to have sex with somebody. And let me be real clear about this right here. I got to say this. Mind
Did he
y'all
leave?
damn business.
Yeah, I don't even know what he got in.
He had the trailer.
Mind y'all's business, because let me tell you
He
something.
must be gone there.
Let's just say two people who walk together are sleeping together. Why the hell
And that's they.
do y'all care?
Now you concerning yourself with it.
Why do y'all care? That's what I want to know. What difference does that make? Mind your damn business. Let's dance. Chase, go on, finish what you were saying. You say you and your wife been together 34 years, and that's your dance. Now I can't
Hold on,
stop
bro.
you over here counting money.
Hold on 1 minute.
See, this is what happens when I try to interview
All right, my
Chase. He
man.
be busy.
That's
He be
it.
building shit.
Yep.
You know.
We good. All right, my brother. I'm gonna call.
There you go again. All right, Jesse. We gonna go on and do our thing, cause he got too much going on right now. So, and the killing part is I can't drop him out the call anyway. So anyway, the main thing about what we do in this dance is that we have to maintain the decorum, the culture, the history, and the important parts of what we do and eliminate all of the BS.
Mm-hmm.
We grown. Most of us is over 40, 50. I'm going to say 40, but 50. Do we really have to play high school games to get our dance on? Like, seriously, y'all. I'm just saying. It's ridiculous. At some point, y'all got to let it go. It just has to stop. I didn't find out, and like every other city, that there are politics and rumor and innuendo and all sorts of different things going on out there where you are. You know, at some point, the dance has to take precedent over the BS. That's the part I want to see. I'm not interested in all this other nonsense that's going on, and most people are not. And like I said before, folks need to grow up, man. So do you know, have y'all discussed the possibility of doing a prelim?
Yeah, we're gonna do a prelim in LA.
Okay.
And then we're gonna do the prelim in LA. We've already decided that.
Man, that's what's up, man. I'm looking forward to that. I'm gonna enjoy that. That's gonna be a good thing. When is the LA prelim?
July the 22nd.
Okay, July 22nd. I'm trying to think what's on my schedule for that time. I think I got something that weekend.
You see, I know it by heart already.
Yeah, you already on it. You all over that. That's what's up. I ought to reach out to Wanda and get her 2 cents on all of this. See what she thinking.
Right.
But well, here's the thing, man. I appreciate you coming in and helping me out with trying to with just putting this out there. There are a
Mm-hmm.
lot of things. Walking was and always has been was is always has been a large part of stepping, and so many misconceptions have come across and through uh, time. One of the things about this in particular,
Mm-hmm.
back in the day when there was a set, there were a few fast songs, a few slow songs, a few walking songs, a few stepping songs. The point
Right.
behind that was it was the set was kind of even. There was, everybody did their thing. In fact,
Yeah.
nobody even called it a stepper set. Nobody even got into the whole walking, this, that, this, that. It was
Right.
we going to the party and we gonna dance. Whatever came
Mm-hmm.
on, you knew what dance to do to those songs. Simple as
Yeah.
that. When we started
Yeah.
categorizing these dances, which is the reason why there's so much confusion today, when we started talking about old school, new school, original, this, that, please understand, people, those are categories. They have nothing to do with the dance.
Mm-hmm.
People need to, as much as possible, listen to these historians, listen to the Reggie Miles of the world, listen to the people that are trying to give you the information. When you understand these things, it makes a lot of stuff make more sense. Smiling Happily says, I wonder if this is the reason why folks don't slow dance anymore. Smiling Happily, listen, I'm glad you brought that up because that's something that I was actually going to touch on. Sam Long mentioned earlier this year, he made a post where he said he was trying to figure out what was going on, that he went to a set and all the guys were standing off to one side and the women were standing over to another side and they were kind of dancing together. But I said, if you pay attention to a lot of the crowd at these part, and I'm not even going to say not a stepper set, but that was I guess a sort of a hip hop set he was at.
Mm-hmm.
But everything now, all of the music that comes out, it's all stripper music. It's all hip hop. It's all booty shaking music. And what do you see when you see these people at the club? You don't see them doing dances. When we was coming up, you had the spank. You had the Earl Flynn, all the different names of the different dances because we all did different. It was different things you could do. Now,
Right.
all you see is the women twerking and the men up on them twerking with them or whatever you want to call that. That's their whole life now. They don't play
Yep.
no slow songs. There is no slow dancing. We looked forward to being able to go to the set and get
Yeah.
our fast dance on and get our slow dance on. That was our little time to, enjoy a lady up close and vice versa because the women liked it as much as the guys did. Now we live in
Yeah.
an information age where social media has destroyed people's ability to connect with one another on a physical or even a personal, interpersonal level. Everything is a text message now. Everything is a tweet and this and that. Man, look, all I can say is I'm glad I grew up when I did.
I agree. I agree. I was born and raised in St. Louis, and so yeah, we had them basement parties, and you could get down. You couldn't wait to get down under that black light and slow
That's
dance
right.
the whole thing close, you know.
Damn
And
straight.
so this is where I come from in St. Louis. I remember back in the days, they had the quiet storm hours
Yes, sir.
from
On the
8 to
radio,
12.
don't play.
Yeah,
Yep.
exactly.
Look,
So
and you
so
had your cassette tape ready with your play and your pause. that's how we made a mixtape back in them days, Jack.
exactly, exactly. So that's where I come from. They're my roots, and I'm a skater too, And so, hey, those I blame it on my St. Louis roots that I love walking so much, because hey,
Let me
we
ask
had
you. Let me ask you this: how do you feel about those that are attempting to inject more hip hop and music, more current music to the point where it's becoming a sort of a, you get that just that boom, boom, boom all the time. What do you think about that?
you know, it's I'll be 60 this year, so
Okay.
I'm not trying to move that fast,
Right. Yeah. Right. 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 I agree.
you know. the DJs out here, if they see, they know me. If they see me sitting for 3, 4 records, they know, hey, the tempo it ain't for Jesse. Because I'm like, man, look, like you say back in the day, we wasn't trying to break sweats, no way. We
Man, they don't know what cool is, baby. They have no idea. You know what I'm
trying to
saying?
break
They
no
don't know
sweat,
what cool
man.
is.
No, we were too clean to be trying to
Man, what
break a
you
sweat.
said? You better spent all that money on that suit, Jack. Man, you better got cut up. And the last thing you trying to do is have a back of it full of sweat. No, sir.
Hey, no, I wasn't trying to do all that. So I guess I'm stuck in that era because I'm not trying. I'll dance to some of it. Some of it have a good beat. I'll get up there and dance to it. But when they get to a certain level, trust you'll see. Jesse sitting down. Yes, I am.
That's right.
I'm gonna sip on my drink or something because I'm not getting out there, man, doing a workout.
But
I'm not
I
doing.
think a lot of that, and the music, certain music attracts a certain element. And my thing is, if you
Mhm.
want to hear stripper music, go to the strip club. If you want to hear hip
Exactly.
hop, go to the hip hop club. If you want to hear
Exactly.
steppers music, come hear steppers music, or come hear
Yes.
music that we step to. And don't
Yeah.
try to make a stepper set, a hip hop set, strip club,
Mm-hmm.
Freaknik,
Mm-hmm.
none of that. We steppers.
Nope.
This is a
Hey,
whole. Let's separate these things and let each one be what it is. What you
and
think?
that's what's kept me around for so long was the music, the step of music, 'cause and that's kept me around, because like I said, I'm a skater and that mellow
Man,
tone, and I love it. The music take me away. See, my mind, I'm in my own little world. You
that's
know
right.
what I'm
Absolutely.
saying?
Absolutely. That is the thing. Um, so let me ask you before we go. You made a post this morning addressing a
Mm-hmm.
few issues. Do you want to touch on that and give people a sort of verbal explanation? If you don't, that's fine. If you want
Now,
to, though, I want you to have the floor.
what my whole thing with my post was that what you see is, or what you come up with your mind in your own mind from what you see is not always the case,
Mm-hmm.
because like I said, we dance and our chemistry is just great. It don't mean we, like I said, we 3 minutes, we putting on a show, we're enjoying, enjoying the music and going with the flow,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't mean that because we're out there putting on a show and enjoying the dance, that when we leave that floor, if you watch half the time, half the contest, and that 3 minutes is over, she goes her way, I go my way. You know what I'm saying? We don't
Facts.
walk off.
Facts.
We don't walk off the floor embraced and all. No, so
Mm-hmm.
people just need, look, don't come up with all
You
this
know another
BS.
thing too, though. Let's. I mean, if you really want to put it in perspective, like you said, you putting on a show because it's you and your partner doing what y'all do for them 3 minutes. And let's be honest, walking in competition is a little different than just walking at a regular
Yes,
party.
yes,
So
it is.
it's gonna look different.
Mm-hmm.
Am I accurate on it? Because I have competed before, but not
You might see me doing something in the competition that I don't even do at all.
right,
you
right,
know,
right.
yes, so.
So right quick though, I'm going to bless the audience with a little bit of one of your dances, sir. We can hit them in the head right quick. Let me show these people how you get down, cause some folks, everybody don't know you, so you dig. They gonna get to know you today. You understand me, ladies and gentlemen? Wanda Scales and Jesse Roy, check them out. That flow, y'all. That flow is something else. You know what's
uh,
amazing about women that walk though? Um,
mm,
and I heard, I believe it was Ginger Rogers that said this, because she danced with Fred Astaire. And she said, men always get all the credit. She said, but the truth is we do everything they do except backwards and in 3-inch heels.
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
people need to think about that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay,
It's
so,
true.
trying to call me. That's Chase right there. All right, let me see if we can move forward in this, get some more of y'all doing your thing. And all of the couples in this particular competition, smooth, and everybody looks good. And this again, this part of the dance, for those of you who are not aware, this dance is artful. It's beautiful, and when done correctly, you do not have to feel as though you've been violated. You don't have to feel as though you out of pocket or something is not in place. A lot of it has to do with the person that you're dancing with, but a lot of it has even more to do with who you are and how you deal with the dance itself. Hold on, let me try to pull him back in here because he keep calling. Let's see if we can get Chase back in the building.
Hey, bro.
Yeah, there you are. Okay.
It's these damn mountains, man.
Oh, you in the mountains?
Yeah, trying to get this money, man.
Well, I ain't mad at you.
Trying to hit this thing. I don't know how to. Now the motherfucker act like it don't want to turn my face on. Well, at any rate, you can hear me, right?
You just I can hear you fine. Just talk.
Okay.
Just tell us what you're thinking. There you are.
Okay, so now what was the question again? My bad.
We were talking about, you were saying you were married to your wife for 34 years, and you know what I'm saying, and she allowed you the freedom to express yourself on the dance floor. And by the way, I was talking about that dance with you and Pat Clay this weekend. Phenomenal dance. I videotaped the whole thing. I think everybody in the room was kind of in awe a little bit, so we enjoyed that dance. And of course, you have a style that some people like, some people don't. But at the end of the day, one thing they can't never say is that you don't get down for yours.
That's right. And the ones that don't like it is the ones that can't do it. That's all that is.
And I was gonna add that
no
part
more
next.
than that.
that was the next thing I was gonna say.
That's all it is, And basically, it's always a lot of male guys that don't like it. It ain't the females, because half of them get wet behind it, and that ain't what I'm set out to do. But at the end of the day, when you leave the dance floor, you want to leave people with a nice impression about their dance.
Right.
Not that you just took the dance over, you engaged them in it. But as far as walking, I be telling these people all the time, real steppers walk. If you call yourself a stepper and you cannot walk, you're not there. Who the hell is this now?
Like Reggie Miles say, keep walking alive, baby.
They're gonna have to wait. Okay. Yeah, like I said though, a lot of these guys and females, I ain't just gonna put it on the guys, I'm gonna put it on the females. They are new to this dance, so they gravitated to it so quick. And that's all they know. That's all they know is stepping. The average person that steps right now, male and female, that hadn't been in this dance long enough, that's their 24-hour conversation. Like they have no other life besides stepping.
Man.
Stepping is the way of life, not the life.
That part.
And a lot of these guys out here, females, man, they have nothing else to do. Half of them. And then the killing part about it, it is so much talent in the stepping community that some of them they assume themselves with stepping so bad, man, that they can't see no farther than what they looking at right now, man.
Well,
no
Chase, one of the things that I have said before, and I'll continue to say, just to make your point, is a lot of people don't understand that back in the day, stepping was not the thing. It was a byproduct of the lifestyle that we lived.
Yeah.
It wasn't the thing we did. It wasn't what consumed us. Now you have people that are completely consumed with the dance. This is all they do and know.
And it's sad. It's sad because guess what? Back in the day, we didn't go to stepper sets. They wasn't named stepper set.
Well,
they were a set.
That's right.
A goddamn set. The set was a set. They played a mixture of 3 fast records, three steppers records,
Mm-hmm.
three slow records, and three fast records. Rotate all through the night. Right now, it's a damn shame. You go to a set, they playing 20 fast ass records before you can damn near get a walking song in. And then you want to hit people with this house music at the end. That's bullshit. We did this shit all through the set, all through the night. So we cater to everybody. Everybody don't want to step. Every motherfucker don't want to walk. Everybody don't want to dance fast.
Right.
But then you got a lot of people out there want to do all three of them. So what do you cater to them?
And now you got to include the line dancers because they want some line dancing in there.
Yeah, that's what they want. So now you got 4 entities to do. Now, which one of them they gonna do? Hey, fellas, hold on for 1 second, man. Let me put in my GPS where in the hell I'm going, because I done got fucking lost.
That's fine.
Hold on 1 second.
What you said, Jesse? You muffled a little bit. What'd you say, boss?
My charger's acting up. It might cut out on the sound. I got 2%.
Okay. Well, you know what? If you get cut off, that's fine because we right toward the end of this thing anyway. If you get cut off, before you get cut off, I want to say to you, sir, thank you for taking the time and coming through and hanging out with us. I see Wanda Scales just checked in. Hey, Slim. Yeah, we talking about you. Yeah, I had your name in my mouth. Nah, what?
Yeah, and like I seen him.
Hold on, Chase. Chase, hold on a second.
I seen Jesse.
Chase, hold on a second. You cause you blurry and you chopping up a little bit. What was you saying, Jesse?
I appreciate you having me on, man, and giving me a chance to clear some air on that on the things that took place. And like I say, man, it's a pleasure being on here.
Yes, sir. And we're gonna do it again because I'm looking forward to your journey on down the road, man, moving toward Wanda. Moving toward the world's largest. Look, I want to see y'all get up there and get that trophy, you dig? I want to see y'all win that thing. Because, look, I get in trouble because I be talking about who some of my favorite people are around the community. Like, you supposed to be non-biased. That BS. I still got an opinion, and I got people and things that I like. And I like y'all. So now.
I appreciate that.
You know, I got my favorite thing. Look, how Oprah had her favorite things. Hey, Inside Step Brian Forbes got his favorite things, y'all. Doggone it. So there's that. Now,
I blossom. I could walk a lick. You know, he can walk a lick. I see him blossom. I see him all, man. But here's the thing. They have to understand this right here. The dance.
We done lost him.
This belongs to the world. We just critique the dance and try to keep it alive. The thing is about these newcomers, whatever they want to call them, new school or whatever the hell they is. I was in new school once upon a time, but they didn't call us that then. They called us a freshie.
Ha.
You know?
We was green.
You know, young blood.
That's right.
You know, green, all that type of shit. But one thing we didn't do, we didn't come in there and tell no motherfucker we gonna change the dance and this is how it go right here. At the end of the day, like I was telling you earlier, Brian, the wheel is the wheel.
Yes, sir.
It's rubber. When a motherfucker put white walls on it, it's still a wheel. When you put bowls on it, it's still a wheel. When you're doing this dance stepping, it's still stepping. I don't care how many twists and turns of whatever the hell you shake your ass to, you still stepping. But some of these brothers not even stepping now, man. They dancing. They're not stepping, they're dancing. You know, if you want to break dance, take your ass to the where they jumping off the ceiling at. That shit don't fly in stepping. You know?
That's right.
And these niggas, and the part that kills me about this right here, some of these brothers are scared to say what's really going on out here. Like they biting their tongue, that they being passive, and they, you know, they passive with saying what's on their mind about the dance. A lot of these guys out here, man, couldn't get a woman, couldn't go nowhere, couldn't do shit, didn't have nothing to even bring to the table.
That part
they done learned
right
a couple of terms and all that shit right there. Now they think they on top of the world. Nigga, take the dance from you and see what you made out of.
Nah.
You know, all that right there.
Hey, you ain't got to take the whole dance. Take their turns away. Let's see what they made
Yeah,
of.
take their turns away. They
That's
ain't
all
got
you got to
shit.
do.
Let me tell you something. And another thing, even about this right here, man. At the end, at the beginning of the day and the end of the day, I don't care how early they get up or how late they go to sleep doing this dance. If you haven't got the dance completely, the foundation of the dance good, it'll never look right. As fellas, women and fellas, when them women out there doing their little foot movements and all that right there, stop pacifying them women and wait on them to come back in. Make them come back in on time to enhance their dance. A lot of these women get all this flow match shit that they learn for some of these classes and the little routines they got. It don't even bring you back in on time. And I have watched it over and over and over. If you gonna do this shit, teach it where they can come back in on rhythm beat and timing. Teach that shit right there. Stop giving these guys and these women a reason to think that they're really doing the most when they ain't doing shit. They really screwing up because there ain't nobody there to correct them.
Well,
you know,
there it is.
Ain't nobody there to correct them, man. They think that, you know, it's just like a brother said, man, hey, look, Chase, I've been framing for 20 years. I've been doing this for 20 years. You know what I told him? Well, you've been doing it wrong for 20 years. Ain't nobody ever told you you've been doing this shit wrong for 20 years.
There you go.
So these people out here that think they really got this dance down packed, bring some of these guys that really think they got it going on and let me have a hold of them for about a good hour. I'll tell you if they know what they doing. I really would.
Hey.
All that faking and all that shit to get a dance in, I'm gonna see if you really know what you're doing. Because I'll make you back cross, I'll make you stutter step, I'll make you do it all. They don't even know what stutter step is. That half of them don't know what a back cross is. All they know is go forward. That's it.
Yeah.
But Brian, you keep the shit on point. I'll tell you this right now. I am so happy you had this damn show, man. You don't know how good. You don't know how it makes me feel sometimes to sit back and recap on what you be talking about and what you bringing to the table.
Thank you, brother.
Hey, man, stop letting these brothers sugarcoat shit sometimes. Call them out. Call them out on the radio.
Hey, man, we got to keep it classy, man. We got to keep it classy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can keep it classy. You know, so, hey, man, look, I seen.
Hey, you did a good job today yourself.
Hey, look, I seen a person in this high-class restaurant. This ain't no lie. It was a bug on the wall. Ain't nobody seen it but me. But the way she got the bug off the wall, it was so sweet that you didn't know what the hell she was doing. But I seen her. I seen her knock that bug down on the floor and step on it. But now, she could have killed that bug and made a lot of noise. Pow!
Right.
Everybody would have knew what you was doing.
Yep.
So it's a way to tell people shit where you ain't got to get real, real hard with it. But at the same time, don't be so passive with it either.
Hey, like they say, everything don't require a hammer. Sometimes
that's right.
So don't. A little bit.
Yeah, that's right. You ain't got to go full force all the time, because my thing is this right here. I got mines. Now, motherfucker, go out there and get yours.
That part
but get it the right way. Don't get it the wrong way. Stop going to other cities and trying to change the name and say this how we step in Orlando or this how we step in California. It's one dance and one dance only. And if you're not doing it right, you're not doing it right. Stop going to these cities representing something that you really don't have a clue of. Stop doing that.
Absolutely.
Because you messing it up for the people that's out there that never seen it but heard about it. Now you didn't introduce them to some garbage and they think they got it.
Misinformation, baby. That. Misinformation, and there's plenty of it out there.
Yeah, that's all it is. Stop it.
Chase,
Stop it.
Look here, man. We got to cut out because I got to leave room for my man Sam Long. His show is about to come on right quick. So, look, man, I appreciate you, brother. Thank you for coming on and hanging out with us and talking this game and helping these people get a better understanding. I appreciate you and Jesse, man, for coming on and kicking it with me. We going to get together, man. We got to do another show. Me and you
Okay,
real soon.
this time I won't be in the mountains, man. God damn, I just threw
Okay.
that turn.
Chase, you
You
have
know, I
yourself a
won't be
great
in the
night,
mountains.
man. I'm gonna talk to you here real soon, bruh.
Okay, my brother.
Peace out,
Peace.
bruh.
All right, much love, baby.
All
Now
right,
you gotta
ladies and
hang up.
gentlemen, that was my man L.A. Chase and Jesse Roy, y'all. We just wanted to get a little bit of information and put some things out there for people to get some better understanding, a little more clarity, and just make sure that a lot of that misinformation gets shot down. Let me tell you something. One thing you can count on from Inside Steppin', we're going to give it to you 100. I'm going to make sure that the information that you get from this show is always accurate, if nothing else. When we have an opinion, we'll tell you that it is our opinion, and all opinions are not going to be the same. But when we have facts, we are going to present those facts in their most pure form so that there is no misunderstanding. You all have made this show what it is, and you allow us to give you this information, and you can vet the things that we say. I say all the time, don't believe me. Go ask somebody who actually knows, and then you can see for yourself if what I'm saying is true. With that said, we've been able to get your trust. And as long as you trust us, we're going to always do the right thing here. And that means that when we give you something, an information, you can set your clock by what we say. Count on that. Honesty and integrity, if nothing else, you're going to get out of Inside Steppin'. Anytime we have something go on and it's a problem, we're going to own it. Not only are we going to own it, we're going to address it. And we're going to deal with it, and we're going to make it do what it do, y'all. So with that said, I'm going to get up out of here. My man Sam should be on already. I'm going to leave y'all with this quick disclaimer. I'm putting it on at the beginning and the end of every show now because it needs to be understood that everything that gets said sometimes is not necessarily the views of, well, you know the rest. Let me get it to y'all, and we're going to get up out of here. I want to thank each and every one of you coming in and hanging out. Y'all know I love you, and in the words of Tony Adway, it ain't nothing you can do about it. So with that said, everybody have yourselves a good night. I love y'all. Inside Steppin' family, let's get together soon. See me at the next set, y'all. Peace out.